Well, there's the sun. Good morning, Freezyburgs, Ohio. Very comfortable night. I did have a fair amount of nocturnal animal snoopings around, but hey, that's what camping's all about. Pretty morning. Didn't check the temp, but it's not too cold at all. So I'm going to put the spool out here. Very handy. Man, I just love this misty morning. I think I'm going to need some shavings. Get that fire going. Another great omelet underway. Time for the camp espresso. Smell that. Once again, the handy thingamabob, which I invariably do wrong. How hard could it be? I love how this thing just fits right on there. Look at that. We've thrown some cherry bell tomatoes in with our omelet, and it has a dash of jalapeno peppers, so it'll be a little spicy. Well, the coals got a little low on me, so I stuck this chunk of wood in there to get some flames going. It is starting to get warm, so I've retreated to the shade of the oak tree. And we're working on this firebox. My charcoal coals burned down, but you can put twigs and wood and stuff like that in your firebox through the side. Oh, I hear the burble. We got burble. So good. Quite warm as well. I might have overheated this stuff a tad. Part of what I like about camping is you just have all kinds of stuff to do. Cleaning up, setting up, making fires, putting things away. It just kind of gives you some activity. At home, it seems like just sitting on the couch looking at a cell phone. Don't get me wrong, I look at a cell phone a lot here as well, but I don't know, it's just a little busy work, but being outside doing this is extremely therapeutic for me. I try to throw in some big words like therapeutic every now and then, just to show that I am a Purdue graduate and I have big words at my command. Well, the chair does make you look fat. There's no getting around it, but this $24 Ozark Trail Walmart camp chair is unbelievably comfortable. I just have to keep saying again and again how much I like it, what a difference it makes out here. What I'd like to do today is plan a nice scenic motorcycle trip. So this app is called Rever, and from where I'm at, up here in the blue, looks like I can go down, pick one of these routes, and do that today. Okay, route planned. Be about a 4 or 5 hour drive through scenic Haynes National Forest. in southeastern Ohio. I know the mighty Feejer is itching to get on the road. The nice thing is I can just leave my camp set up here, come back later in the afternoon and kick back and enjoy another nice evening. Well, the grass was still pretty slick from the dew this morning, and here's what happened. Well, we'll get all the bags off, and at least the bags I can get to, and then see if we can lift that bad boy up. Alright, it can be done. Well, we just went down in the grass at low speed. Don't really see any obvious damage. Praise the Lord. Well, the only real casualty of the incident is now I can't find my sunglasses. Yeah, they'll show up all right, no doubt about that, but not until I buy a new pair. That's why I buy the cheapies. Getting my nerve up to make another attempt down this hill and back up the other one. I took the top box off for the ride today. I don't need it. And the grass will dry out, hopefully, at least where the sun was. Oh, well, I just noticed that. A little bit of a scratch. Let's give this another try. It's kind of wet here. Sunglasses? This is the spot of doom. Well, next section. Slippery. This grass is quite wet. All right, I just got to get turned around. Oh my, 700-pound motorcycle, geesh. Oh, rock. You can Airbnb this little farmhouse here. And in hunting season, hunters come here and They said you have access to the whole 230 acres to hunt on when you rent the house. Sure is pretty. These hills are just awesome. Oop, somebody knocked the cornstalk down. Wasn't me. Made it. Yay. Before I get to the quote-unquote scenic road, I don't know how it could be any more scenic than this, but that's what we're gonna do. So, got a good hour. On like a freshly paved road. Well, if you like to ride your motorcycle on freshly paved, beautiful, curvy roads, I guess we have to recommend Shannon View Road as a top contender. This is amazing. I'm not even to the scenic view route. I think that app needs to be updated with this road. Maybe I'll do that. Welcome to Newton. Apparently there's a town here somewhere. What a glorious road. I'm not even to the Haynes National Forest Scenic Route. Google has gotten me into here. I think this happens when you set destinations for towns. They take you to the center of town instead of just letting you like go to your next stop that you added as a waypoint. Very curvy. That's probably why it's on that app. Curvy motorcycle roads. I've been curving along for quite a while. $5 sunglasses. Looking good. Cycles use caution. Stay alive on 555. What have I gotten myself into? I'm not a hot rod, I'm just an old geezer on a Feejer. The road looks great, but I have no intention of putting the pegs down. Well, they wouldn't put signs like that up if somebody wasn't killing themselves. Oh my, it's like a roller coaster. Yeah, at the top of a hill and then it's got a big curve. You never know which way it'll curve when you get to the top of a hill. How fun. He's got the inside corner, but I think I can beat him. Alright, now we're talking pretty road, curvy road, and scenery. And the sharp curve at the bottom of the hill. Yo! It's not a zip-along curvy road here. I'm sure what the attraction is. Forest road. I do love the deep, dark forest road. And those buzzards think they own the road. Take a little break here. Have some lunch in this shade. Beef jerky, sweet baby rays, and a mix of cranberry and nuts. Saves the day for lunch once again. Good place to stop. Very enjoyable so far. Just glorious woodsy country. Just my thing. Today in things. Riverside Boat Community. Last tunnel of trees and then we should be almost there. Made it back up to camp, getting everything loaded up. I think I'm gonna move to a different campsite, one that doesn't require me to go down through the valley of death with wet grass in the morning, especially with a full load. I came in when the grass was dry, but I had a hard time getting out even with an empty load with the wet grass, so I'm gonna move. There's a camp spot that's higher up. It's still very nice, and I'm going to move up there. Well, it was a ridiculous amount of work packing everything up just to move down the hill or up the hill, but I don't think this load would get out in that slippery grass, so let's see if we can get back up the hill. Okay, made it. Put the thing up here. It's just too many hills there. It doesn't want to put the kickstand down and be level. So I'll get it unloaded here and then I can move it more safely. I think if I move that tree limb, there's a fairly flat spot there for the tent. Well, at least I got some company up here. Well, everything made it except for the bag of wood that I had on there. I'll have to go look for that. This bike is a 100% road bike. It is not meant for this kind of stuff. So hopefully I can get through that little section there tomorrow morning. Camp almost set up. But I need to get a fire going now that it's cooled off. But unfortunately, I was bringing some wood starter chunks up from the lower camp, and they weren't there when I got to the upper camp, so they fell off somewhere. So here we go on a hike. Gorgeous out here though, isn't it? Oh, there goes a deer. Oh, for Pete's sake, 2 of them. I wonder if that'll show up on the camera. Oh, there's one over there. Well, how fun. So, you know, if the wood hadn't fallen off of the bike as I traveled to a safer spot, I would not have seen the deer. So yeah, this morning, the dew on this grass was so slick, it just scared the bejeebers out of me. The bike, you know, would slide and the back tire would slide. I'd be coming down one of these steep hills and I'd just be sliding down it. So I did not want to do that with the full load on, that's for sure. You know, when we camp, we have to learn to take things as they come. Horrible things may happen. Horrible things have happened. And you know what? We're really just enjoying it, and gorgeous, gorgeous evening. Really gorgeous evening. Need to reapply the off. Mosquitoes are flying into my ears. Well, what do we see here? Well, it made it halfway up this hill. Look at that. It's like it just decided to get off and set itself upright on the ground. As the vloggers often say, the GoPro doesn't show how steep these things are, but this is a very steep hill. You know, a road bike that's got road tires, you know, and road tires don't really have grip. They're meant for pavement. So they're not meant to grip on, you know, gravel and grass and dirt. The Mighty FJR really is not the thing for this kind of stuff. And I kind of knew that, but I thought, oh, let's give it a try. But you know, after having had to heft that bike up, even with everything taken off, you know, good grief. I mean, let's say tomorrow morning, you know, I had stayed where I was. It's like load everything up, and then with the grass all wet, I try to come up here. It would have been a nightmare if, you know, I'd laid that thing over again. It was a nightmare moving camp. It's done, and there's much less chance of me having a traumatic event tomorrow morning. I don't know if you can see it, but there's so much of a hill here that I actually had to dig a little divot for the kickstand so that the bike would sit at a safe angle, not have to worry about it flopping over to the right. Nighttime in the tent.